November was a crazy time to travel, but I got an invitation to come to New York for Thanksgiving. Without hesitation, I gladly accepted, packed my bags, and was on my way to New York for a wonderful time.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue à New York.
The moment I set foot at the airport, I was ready to explore certain parts of New York that I've never been to. My first stop was Brooklyn, and I headed to the streets immediately. I always do my nails when I travel, so the first thing I did was find a spa, got my nails done, and off I went to try and get something for the night. And the liquor store is totally different from what I'm used to. The liquor is behind glass doors. I mean, sealed. And I wasn't used to that, so I decided to head down the street, perhaps find a liquor store where I can browse through and get what I want, but it was the same everywhere. By then, it was already nighttime, and I was getting a little hungry. So I tried to get some food. The food wasn't that appetizing, so I didn't buy anything. I figured I can eat at my friend's house. My second stop was at a clothing department store, which is walking distance from where my friend lives. I thought I would do a little bit of shopping before I head back. But to my amazement, the store was so packed, really crowded. Everything was like on top of each other. The aisles were very tiny, very small aisles. And I mean, two people walking through an aisle, you would be squishing through the clothes to pass by. I found that very uncomfortable. Found a few items that I really liked. And, everything in that store is pretty basic. Not really my kind of style, but if for casual, I find they had a lot of casuals. And I browsed through, and I was pretty amazed at some of the stuff they carried, especially the sweaters and the fashion. It's a little different. Like, I found things that I really liked, and I didn't bother to really shop. I figured, I can find better places to shop. But it was pretty amazing going through the store, seeing the sales. They had really great sales, and one of the items I really liked was the tights, because of the designs and some of the tops that they had. The design was pretty okay. As you can see, I'm already walking down the street, so I am not far from my friend's place. So my first stop was at my friend's, where I dropped off my luggage, and I head to the streets, So now I'm heading back, and it's pretty dark now because I spent quite a lot of time in that store browsing through all the stuff. And I'm heading home, and it's a beautiful night out. It's not too cold. This time of year in New York it's winter, but it's not as cold as the type of weather I'm used to. I made it. I'm back. So it's day 2, and here I am in a store in Jamaica, Queens. I'm still in New York. There is a Jamaica in New York. So I'm at the store. Yes, as you can see, the aisles are a lot wider. Everything is a lot more organized. It's the kind of places that I like shopping. They have a lot of brand name stuff here. I don't remember the name of the store, but it's right on, it's one of the major stores in Queens. They had lots of shoes, lots of all kinds of brands you could think of, like Nike, all of the major brands. And one of the things that really caught my eyes was the men's jacket. They had different styles in the men's jacket. The clothes were very, very helpful. And they had a big sale, so I was looking at the sales items, and especially this jacket that I wanted to get for my son. And from there, I headed to the other side, another store close by, which had pretty much the same kind of items, but they carried a lot more ladies' items. The design, the setup was pretty much the same as that particular store that I was in. Actually, it was another extension of that store. Then I headed to Burlington, and there was Target right next door. And so anyway, I entered the Burlington and went over to Target's on the other side. Knowing that I would be going to Burlington with my friends later, I decided to go to a hair product place where they sell all sorts of hair products, everything for hair and skin. And the most interesting part for me was the upstairs where they call it the wig station, where they sell all sorts of wigs, all kinds of styles. I have never seen so many wigs in one place before. So many, all styles, and the clerks, the staff were very friendly. So this is a two-floor area where they sell the hair products, skin products, everything for the African American. Downstairs and upstairs is just wigs, and downstairs you find hair extensions, but I'm talking wigs upon wigs upstairs, and it's a very, very large area. The only thing I find is places like this, they do not have a private section where you can try on the wigs. And I find all the stores are like that. Here downstairs, I'm just going through some other products. The shelves, I mean, it's stretches upon stretches of hair products. I went to another store next door where it's a shoe store, and they sell other things like hats and bags and purses. And it was well organized, but it's really not my kind of style. But the prices were pretty amazing, and not too bad at all. Especially their boots. These are the ones I find that were really not so bad. But I didn't spend much time there, but it was kind of nice browsing through and seeing how well organized everything was. I headed back to the streets again. By then it was getting dark. So I took a cab back to my friend's house. The night was still young, so we went for a night drive as I told them how my shopping went. That was nice. I got free stuff.
Very, that's always great.
I was so happy she got free stuff.
And I was walking like the streets like I belong here.
I know I got concerned for you for my mommy said, don't worry about Maggie, she's fine.
And that's how it is anywhere I go. Well, the angle I'm sitting, there's not a whole lot I can take. Not much of a view, but it was a lovely drive around town. Day 2, we drove over to another location, and my friends wanted to go to this place called Bobby's. And Bobby's is a place you find everything. You find household items, clothing items, everything household, everything you can think of. And the store, everything is in abundance, and everything is just cluttered. It is okay. It's based on what they sell and the amount of things they have. I find it's well organized. Although it could be better. I do enjoy shopping at Bobby's. I really, really liked that store. The items and the quality for household items, I find it's really great. Really great place to shop for household items, cutleries, anything, utensils. It's Christmas time. It's pretty close to Christmas, so you find a lot of garlands, a lot of Christmas decorations. I find that was really, really amazing. And another thing too, I find they had, it's almost like this section, it's almost like a Burlington when I got in, the way it was organized. But I didn't do any shopping there, because most of the things would be a little too heavy to carry, the things that I was interested in. I found a few little items like glasses. Oh, that really got me. Those glasses, I said, I've got to have this set. It was so beautiful. I like the wine glasses. But the other ones, the shorter glasses, this set here, I love that. I fell in love with this. I had to have this. And as I browsed through the store, I saw other unique items that I would have loved to have, but I knew I wouldn't be able to carry those with me. I didn't have much luggage space, and I feared that they would probably break on the way. But it's a store that I would really love to go to again. That Bobby's, it's called. I would definitely shop there next time I go to New York. Yeah, take a look at the items here. I will explain a little more. I'll be talking a little more in this video, but I'll let you have a look at the things that. Now, the other section of Bobby's is the clothing and the clothing department, and you can find a lot of other things is there too, like household, but it's mainly clothing and smaller items like for traveling, like you can find luggage and stuff like that, notebooks, school supplies. So the funny thing about this place is it's on the other side of the street, so it's almost like a totally different store altogether. So that's how big the Bobby's store is. So we went with the location we were at is one of the bigger or biggest Bobby's, and it is so big. And this side is the other side of the street where there's another Bobby's, and you find a lot of items, household, not household, because household is at the other store, but this one here you'll find things like bicycles, beach balls, ladies' clothes, men's, women's, children's, and it's a wide variety. The quality varies. You can find some good qualities and you can find some qualities that are not that great. It's not a bad place to shop. I find it's okay. For me personally, to buy for clothes, it's not really the place I would want to buy my clothes. But if I'm looking for something like, let's say, socks or flip-flops, maybe a backpack, it's one of the places I would probably look first. The price is great. Children's clothing, not so bad, especially for casuals. They do have some dressy clothes also. It's not a bad place for shopping for children and even babies. Yes, I would say yes for the children's clothing for sure. You can find toys. The aisles are very cluttered, I find, and because there's so much and everything is like one on top of the other. I really love the children's dresses. If I had to buy shop for children, this would be the place that I would shop for sure. For men's, you can find the jeans. I find they're okay. If you're into brand name, this is not the place to shop because you will not find any brand names here. If you're looking for children's socks, they have pretty socks. Children's shoes, it may not be the best place, but clothes, yes. They have, I find the baby's items. I was pretty amazed at what I saw and the prices and but everything is just, you have to be searching through in certain areas. You have to really dig to get what you want. They do have a second floor where you can find a lot of other household items. Not when I say household, I mean linen. So the linen section is on a separate floor, and there is so much, and the quality is okay. The bathroom mats, I find I really, really like the bathroom mats, the designs, especially, and the bath towels, not so much. I didn't like the quality. The sheets were not too bad, but you know, if what I would buy there would be kitchen towels. If I'm looking for kitchen towels, this would be the place for me. And the curtains, I find they were really beautiful. I love the curtains. I would buy my curtains there for sure. Pillowcases, if you're looking for shower curtains, this is the place I would buy. My bathroom mats, definitely, this is the place I would go. So Bobby's, I love this store. I do love it. I like Bobby's. For hand lotion, stuff like that, they do have a lot of that. So you find a little of everything at Bobby's. Bobby's covers everything. So one store has the household items, and this one has a little bit of household items also, but it's mainly kitchen, bathroom, towels, stuff like that. So I would say yes to Bobby's, but not for clothes. The main purpose of my visit was for Thanksgiving, and there was plenty to eat, and we played a few games. I even found time to take a walk. Well, I'll be back again, but next time for more fun and shopping. This is different.
It will look cute on you. A skirt, like anybody with any shape goes with a skirt.
Yeah. Look at this, stretches all the way. Beautiful, so beautiful.